It's time!
A UFC lightweight division bout. He's never held a UFC title, but he has every other record you would like to have in the UFC. Most wins, most finishes. He is the perennial contender, Donald "Cowboy" Cerrone, and this recent form he has shown since becoming a father, arguably the best of his storied career.
The very best Donald Cerrone we've ever seen, and the reason he has so many records is because he's a guy that really embodies the term anybody, anywhere. You bring an octagon, put it in the middle of an arena and invite Donald Cerrone, he will show up and he will give you a fantastic performance. Donald Cerrone is every man's favorite fighter, and rightfully so.
When he has faced adversity in his career, he has come through with flying colors. See the win over Yancy Medeiros that stopped a skid. Donald Cerrone with momentum, back on the proving ground here tonight. Well, pretty much every time out in the UFC, DC, this man has put on a striking clinic, and that is his methodology coming in here tonight. He'll try to keep the fight on.
And that's why we tune in, right? That's why we tune in. We tune in to see guys that are dynamic. We tune in for the speed. We tune in for the knowledge of the striking game, the ability to set traps, the ability to find the jab, the ability to find the right hand, the right kick, the left kick, the knees, the elbows. He truly uses every weapon that he has in his arsenal to try and finish his opponents. You make one mistake, night's over. You cannot make mistakes against a guy that has the striking acumen of this guy right here.
And the jab is not as underutilized a weapon as it was in MMA, say 5 or 7 years ago, but he's got as good a jab as anyone in the business, and that is where all of his striking flows off of. We'll see how it goes for him in this matchup tonight. And now our tail of the tape for this lightweight scrap. Cerrone is 5 years the elder. He is 3 inches taller. The reach is the same. Let's get it started. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a Muay Thai kickboxer holding a professional record of 36 wins, 17 losses, 1 draw, and 1 no contest. He stands 6 feet 1 inch tall, weighing in at 155 pounds. Fighting out of Albuquerque, New Mexico, USA, Donald "Cowboy" Cerrone. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a boxer, holding a professional record of 16 wins, 5 losses. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing in at 155 pounds. Fighting out of Donegal, Ireland, Irish Joe Duffy. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon, Dan Miragliotta.
Dan Miragliotta.
You ready? You ready?
All right, so here we go as round 1 gets underway. 2 world-class level strikers here, and the expectation is we're going to get a kickboxing match here in the octagon.
Yes, we are going to get a striking match. One guy is very good at kicks. The other guy has unbelievable hands. Let's see what type of attack is going to win the battle of 2 great stand-up fighters. Big punch lands through the middle.
Separate, get your space back.
Game of inches right there, boy. Wow. It was a good night if that landed.
Oh, collar tie.
Another punch to the head. He's really turning every part of himself into those strikes to the head.
And they're exchanging leather early. Oh, nice hook by him there. Not necessarily with full power, but certainly found the desired target.
He's throwing those shots to damage your opponent and set up another shot down the middle.
Effective punch there by Cowboy Cerrone.
He's throwing every part of himself into these big leg kicks.
That's a perfect scramble right there. Beautiful transition. Connects with a right hand. Pretty good punch, that one.
Nice right punch by this young man. Oh, man, look at that. Pick.
And this might just be a matter of time. Not tapping out tonight. All right, side control now, DC. When you get side control in the fight, what are you looking at?
When I get to the side control in the fight, and I believe this young man should do the same thing, it's secure first. Grab everything in tight. Make sure your elbows are in. Make sure you've got something locked in so your opponent doesn't just squirm away. Punch short punches, but try to make the opponent make a choice. Either he turns back into you, take your front headlock, or he turns into...
Oh, now trying to isolate an arm, DC.
He needs to move his hips back to cover. He cannot allow him on that angle. An attacking armbar. You gotta recognize that when a guy starts to put his feet on your hips, you gotta move him off, and you gotta cover. You can't be off to an angle.
All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. All right, working inside the closed guard now. Oh, man, this ground and pound is good. Probably my favorite striking realm in MMA, and he's as good as it gets.
The problem is his opponent is not controlling his posture. He's allowing his opponent to get up, and when he does, he creates this space to land these beautiful ground and pound combinations.
Round two straight ahead. All right, now we check out some of the action from that previous round, DC. How about the display of striking?
Just high level. I mean, you would think that we're watching a K1 level kickboxing match opposed to being in the UFC. Both displayed great technical skills, unbelievable striking.
Settle down, my friend, settle down. Excellent job. Deep breaths, calm down. Very good controlling the distance. Very good disengage and re-engage.
You ready? You ready?
Round two here. Strike to the body here. Instead, it's turned away by Cowboy Cerrone. Trying to establish that jab once again.
Big kick lands.
Oh, single collar tie here. All right, the fighters are fighting out of the clinch here, and now we go to the ground. Beautiful trip there to get the takedown. Sweep the leg, Johnny!
Oh, John. One guy's always paying attention. The other guy's going, take a point. Take a point like it's hit to your boy, Johnny, and you lose the All-Valley Championship for disrespecting a guy like that with that sweep.
Nice leg kick there by Duffy. Continues to mix it up, going to the head, mixing in some body shots. And another thwack there to the outside of that lead leg. Trying to hammer that lead leg. Well, he has really picked up the pace here in round two. Much more aggressive than we saw in round one, and now starting to find himself in the pocket.
Look at the whip action that comes from him throwing that kick.
And both guys really throwing with authority. Oh, huge hook. All right, he'll engage.
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
Oh, straight right. Cerrone's head kick looked like that one was blocked. Now he's got the Muay Thai plug. Another power leg strike for Cerrone.
Oh, that's a nice strike.
All right, so the lifelong striker, Cowboy Cerrone, showing you his kickboxing acumen here tonight. Nicely done.
And on Cowboy Cerrone's kicks, it's not that he throws them blind. They're always hidden. They're always hidden behind some beautiful combination. And tonight, that combination led to that beautiful kick land. If your opponent has you in the clinch, pulling down on your head, landing punch after punch, you have got to clear that collar tie, reach back inside, and try to find space. Nice.
20 seconds now remain in the round.
Dig and kick.
And the horn sounds on round 2.
Relax for a minute, would you? That was a great round. You won the round. Okay? Get your hair back.
All right, we now take a look back at some of the highlights from that last round. DC, a lot for the replay guys to choose from.
I mean, these guys are going to be very busy trying to find what replay to show you guys. Lands on both sides of the octagon. Both guys fought great. What a phenomenal round.
Third round underway.
Look at him whip his hip into that kick.
Huge block there.
Ooh, what a punch.
Well, most fighters can't keep up this type of aggression and pace, but you don't have to worry about this guy. He hasn't really showed any sign. Oh, the master of the transition. Nice scramble. Duffy going for the leg kick. He does not connect.
Look at the turnover in that kick.
Oh, significant strike attempt there, but a huge block.
Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range.
Kick home, and now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Such a sneaky head kick. He did not recognize him coming high, and now he's got him hurt bad.
Oh, straight right. Oh, wow.
Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him.
Oh. Knee to the body. Back and forth we go. Oh, big knee.
Oh, oh!
And now he lands a combination. Oh.
What a fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves this moment. Go finish his fight.
All right, so he's landed some good shots. You hate to be overly critical, but nothing really in terms of combinations tonight.
Well, the jab has been looking great. How about jab, jab, right hand?
Right.
Because eventually you're going to have to put something on your opponent that's going to really make him pause. Oh, he hurt.
Cerrone's lower jaw does not look good. I don't think it's broken, but unbelievable. That'll do it.
He got him. What a performance.
Yeah, that right there is a high-level knockout, ladies and gentlemen. Crowd absolutely loving it. Just a perfect shot to end the fight. Landed flush. I'm not even sure his opponent saw it coming. So a huge, huge win for that young fighter here tonight. Well, he's going to enjoy watching this one back. Let's take a look at the replay of the knockout just a moment ago.
It was right hand after right hand after right hand. Finally, he found the one that hit the exact sweet spot that ended his opponent's night.
Now we go inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Mergliante has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 24 seconds of the third round, declaring the winner by knockout, Irish Joe Duffy.
Oh, well, there he is after a huge knockout win tonight. You going to the after party or what?
I mean, I'm heading over there right now, John. I'm asking the producers, how soon can I get up? Because it's going to be a party over there. Not only because of the knockout, but that extra bonus check he's going to be carrying to the club tonight.
Women's strawweight division matchup. Well, she's about as well-rounded as it gets, DC, and I know you didn't have the benefit of starting as a striker back in the day. First day she stepped in a gym, she was mixing all the different disciplines, and the results certainly speak to that commitment and dedication.
It shows. It shows in her ability to fight high-level competition right away. She does not need fights to build her up. She's prepared to fight the wrestler. She's prepared to fight the grappler. She's prepared to do a kickboxing match with the best kickboxers. her life has prepared her for these moments. All the training, all the sessions, all the private sessions has made her ready to compete for a title right away.
Yeah, I would agree, and at least the early returns are that she looks comfortable and confident in every discipline and every martial arts situation. Well, if she is not the best ground and pound fighter in the women's game today, give me another name, right? Because she has taken it to the next level, and more often than not, when she gets you down and starts throwing punches, referee's coming in shortly thereafter.
The referee jumping in to save her opponents has almost become
synonymous with her fights.
It's the way that her fights end. She's beating him so badly that the ref has to jump in and save him. We have not seen anyone so good at ground and pound since Tatiana Suarez first entered the UFC, and she has taken that to a whole nother level. Her ability to just control posture, control range, and land from anywhere from the top position is truly inspiring to watch.
And not unlike you, she's got a mean streak. She told us in the fighter meeting on Thursday, I'm about to give her some scars for life. So free souvenirs coming on the ground if we get there tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC strawweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 9 wins, no losses. She stands 5 feet 5 inches tall, weigh in at 115 pounds. Tatiana Suarez! And now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a wrestler holding a professional record of 20 wins, 7 losses. She stands 5 feet 1 inch tall, weigh in at 115 pounds, fighting out of Irvine, California, presenting the former UFC strawweight champion, Carla Cookie Monster Esparza! And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Herb Dean.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready. Ready to fight.
We are ready to go with round 1 here.
Nice body kick right under the elbows. That's a big strike right there. Another clinch position. Big head kick lands.
Oh, the right hand is there for her. All right, so no surprise. Well, clearly she wanted to get this fight to the ground to try to fatigue the striker early. Mission accomplished so far.
Mission accomplished. Even her team couldn't have imagined that it would work so early in the fight. Great timing on that takedown.
Well, hard to win fights in mixed martial arts from the bottom, but nice work here in that position by Esparza. Just over 3 minutes to go in our first round. Well, you gotta stay busy from the bottom position. Can't falter here. She's doing a nice job. She's going for the arm bar here.
Attacking arm bar.
Oh, we're getting a finish here. Nicely done. And they both stand up.
Big punch lands through the middle.
Man, her head is just getting snapped back like a turtle. Beautiful combination once again, and she just hasn't been able to adjust.
Striking defense should not be employed by getting punched in the face. She has to move her head, keep her hands up to avoid taking all these clean shots.
All right, so the ground and pound strikes continue to land. She's not staying busy for the sake of it. She is doling out damage.
She's landing a lot of punishing ground and pound, and this is gonna really zap her opponent as they get back to the feet. And attacking armbar. Oh.
And this might just be a matter of time. Oh, saved by the bell. And there it is. Yeah, really nice job by her there to execute the submission. Clearly she had an opening and she closed the show pretty effectively there. That is one of the bigger wins of her UFC career. So that win by submission figures to silence any remaining doubters, and that certainly pushed the rest of the division on notice. Huge result for her here tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, the referee has called a stop to this contest, declaring the winner by tap out due to an armbar, Tatiana Suarez!
Well, there she is. A lot of people felt like this fight was destined to go the distance. She had other ideas.
She said that if this fight went to the ground, it did not matter how good her opponent is. She was going to submit her. She did exactly that. She feels like she's levels above the rest of the game in the grappling.
Matchup between Correia and Chris Cyborg. Well, she has been there, she has done that. Here's the former UFC Women's Featherweight Champion, Chris Cyborg. And a lot of people are interested to see how this next phase of her career materializes after that shocking result against Amanda Nunes not all that long ago.
A lot of people will look to see how she responds, because when you're as dominant as Chris Cyborg is and has been over the course of her career, you don't expect that result. But even in that fight, you saw that Chris Cyborg, even though she was not having the best of it, was still in there and engaging and willing to fight. How does she respond? She'll try to respond by going in there and knocking somebody's head off.
Skill for skill, though, the total package. Obviously, to your point, the power is there. She's got a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu brown belt that she can lean on, but perhaps she won't go Vanderlei Silva style here tonight as Cyborg looks to bust back into the UFC window. Well, she's one of the more exciting fighters in this or any division and really came into the UFC with some legitimate striking credentials, and she's put those to good use in the big show.
And that's why everybody was so excited about her UFC debut. They understood that they were about to witness something truly special. A striker, a fighter with an ability to finish fights with her legs, with her hands, with her elbows, with her knees. There was nothing, no tool at her disposal that she would not use. She was going to use everything given to her, and she has done that, and that's why her performances have been so great in the UFC.
Yeah, she does not discriminate. She is a true, tried and tested 8-point striker. She'll try to put on a striking clinic here tonight. All right, almost ready to go with this one. Here is tonight's tale of the tape. So a more than 5-year gap between these two fighters when it comes to the age. Some differences in height and reach as well. And now for the official introductions, the veteran voice of the Octagon is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a Muay Thai fighter holding a professional record of 22 wins, 2 losses, and 1 no contest. She stands 5 feet 8 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of Huntington Beach, California, USA, Chris Cyborg! And now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This woman is a kickboxer holding a professional record of 11 wins, 6 losses, and 1 draw. She stands 5 feet 5 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of Campina Grande, Paraíba, Brazil, Betchy Pitbull Correia! And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the Octagon is Dan Mergliata.
Dan Mergliata, your referee.
You ready? You ready?
All right, so here we go with round one. Two of the best strikers in the women's game today, and the expectations are we're not going to see a lot of takedown attempts on either side.
No takedown attempts from either of these young women. They both want to get to the center of the octagon and start to just let the hands and the kicks fly. This is the type of matchup that we always look forward to. Massive knee lands from the tie clinch.
Well, she lands the punch there. You know, it's one thing to have an edge and reach. It's another thing to take advantage. Nicely done by her there. Oh, how is she standing? Brutal knee to the body. Vicious combo there. Oh, straight right. All right, so she goes to the kick and promptly lands. Nicely done there.
She has done that over and over again. Every time she throws it, it's landed.
Flips the guard, lands the right hand. Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. All right, so no surprise. Once again, we find ourselves here in this clinch situation. We'll see who can advance.
Who's going to be the person to dictate the pressure? Who's going to control the engagements from this 50-50 position?
And she lands a punch there. We'll see if she can start to turn these singular strikes into combinations now.
She's going to have to find something to follow that big strike that she's landing over and over again.
Well, it's one thing to be confident in your chin. It's another thing to leave your head wide open for damage, and that's exactly what she did there as she eats the uppercut. Let's see if she circles out and tries to prevent any further damage. Punch by her there, DC, and now her opponent may be seeing stars at this point.
Her opponent's seeing stars. Her opponent's hurt. She has to really get after her now and try to find that kill shot that's going to finish the night. Massive knee to the body land.
And now she's got the tie clinch. And a nice job at least staying upright on that. Oh, and she connects there. Beautiful punch.
Great punch, but what's next? What is she going to use to follow it up?
Oh!
Can't take pictures now. She has to react. She has to go chase the finish. That one was thrown to end the fight.
Yep. Oh, big Superman punch there. Mixes it up nicely in terms of staying heavy and also staying active. Well, she's been good tonight, but she missed with that one. Oh, wow! Head kick. Oh!
She is such a reverse striker that big strike landed, and it looks like she's going to finish this fight. Oh, nice jab.
Well, a punch like that would have felled lesser women, but she survives and gets to fight another round.
She's as tough as they come. She's sitting on her bench right now telling her coaches, I'm good. I'm ready to go. That was just a moment. I'm still going to get the victory. I believe she has to change something. She cannot continue to do the same thing and expect a different result.
You ready? You ready?
Beautiful jab by her there. You know, we referenced her reach advantage on the tail of the tape. Certainly made good use of it there. Leg kick checked by the Brazilian Correia.
Big leg kick land. Nice punch lands over the top.
Some nice back and forth action here. Man, her head is just getting snapped back like a turtle. Beautiful combination once again, and she just hasn't been able to adjust.
Striking defense should not be employed by getting punched in the face. She has to move her head, keep her hands up to avoid taking all these shots.
DC, for my money, she's really timing her shots pretty well here tonight.
Her timing, accuracy, and also the activity level is great tonight. Dig and kick.
Wow! And just like that, the fight is over. Well, that was just a gorgeous shot to end the fight right there. Absolutely flush on the land, and I'm not even sure her opponent saw it coming. So sometimes it's the strike you don't see coming that spells your fate. And ultimately, it goes in the books as a big knockout win for her here tonight. And there she is after the huge knockout here tonight. What a moment for this fighter. You can't help but feel good for her here tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Mergliata has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 33 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout, Cyborg.
Well, there she is. This arena belongs to her here tonight. Hard-pressed to find a knockout in the women's game as stunning as that.
I mean, she has so much confidence in her hand that she's willing to stand in front of her opponent and take one to give one. And when she gave one, it shut the opponent's lights out. Great job finding that kill shot.
And Frankie Edgar. Well, he still has visions of becoming a 2-division UFC champion, and perhaps tonight will be a step in that direction. Here is the future UFC Hall of Famer, the Mark Henry-trained Frankie Edgar.
The little engine that could is what we call him. Frankie Edgar will not be deterred. He's a phenomenal striker. He's a great wrestler, and his jiu-jitsu was on display when he dominated Cub Swanson in the main event. It was unreal to watch him just control every single position. He's a true mixed martial artist in the highest order, Frankie Edgar.
And with respect to present company, DC, Frankie Edgar might be the most popular American UFC fighter of all time.
Oh yeah, he's unbelievable. We all love him. And you know what? I love him just as much as the fans do. Everybody likes to watch Frankie Edgar compete.
Let's see how it goes for Effie here under the bright lights tonight. So here he is, folks, the former UFC lightweight champion Rafael Dos Anjos, plus skills and finishing instincts in all areas of mixed martial arts. Debuted in the UFC in 2008, and 7 years later, realized a dream when he defeated Anthony Pettis over 25 dominant minutes to become the undisputed UFC lightweight champion. Tail of the tape for this lightweight scrap. Dos Anjos is 35. Edgar is 38. Dos Anjos will have a 2-inch reach advantage. We send it inside the octagon. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a wrestler, holding a professional record of 23 wins, 11 losses, and 1 draw. He stands 5 feet 6 inches tall, weighing in at 155 pounds. Fighting out of Toms River, New Jersey, USA, Frankie the Answer Edgar! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a grappler, holding a professional record of 31 wins, 14 losses. He stands 5 feet 8 inches tall, weighing in at 155 pounds. Fighting out of Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, Rafael Dos Anjos. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon is Herb Dean.
The veteran Herb Dean draws the assignment here.
Ready. You ready to fight?
Frankie Edgar, a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt under Ricardo Almeida and Renzo Gracie. All right, round 1 is underway. Over under 30 seconds before we see the first takedown.
I mean, right away, you got to anticipate that this guy is going to shoot for a takedown. Will he be successful? I don't know. But his game is to get the fight to the floor, no matter what the cost. Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this one up?
Dos Anjos' striking looks sharp here as he lands the punch there, DC. Jason Perillo doing a lot of good work there with RDA in Southern Cal.
Oh, man, look at that. Picture perfect. Got to the leg, got to his position, got another beautiful takedown.
Fighters back to their feet here.
That one's in. Nice strike.
Just over 3 minutes now to go. Oh, now he stuns him beautifully with the left hand.
The left hand is so accurate. He's so educated. He's so able to fight from both fighting stances. It's a beautiful, fast, quick jab with meaning.
Oh, beautiful jab by him there. Got that to the target quickly.
He's dictating the fight with a jab.
And he landed the right hand there.
He has a commitment to kicking tonight, and it shows.
Just over 2 minutes, round one. Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? All right, he engages in a single collar tie here.
Left hand punch from the clinch. Nice stick to the body. Way to mix up the target.
So just over 20 total strikes have now landed for Rafael Dos Anjos. Oh, over the top. This fight's gonna be over, DC.
What a great way of mixing up his attack. He didn't stay the course. He mixed it up. He went high when his opponent thought he was going low, and now he's got him hurt very bad. Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back in range. That one was going to end the fight.
Oh! Well, it's one thing to have length, it's another thing to use it, and he does it as well as anyone. Nice double leg takedown attempt here, and that is a good attempt as he gets the fight back to the mat.
It's ideal. His ideal situation just happened. He got in on the shot, didn't have to put too much effort to finish. Great job.
Pretty good ground and pound by him here. He told us on Thursday he needed to be more effective in these situations. Certainly effective tonight.
Many people have gone away from this style of fighting. This man has embraced it, and you are seeing why he's one of the best that we've seen do it in a long time.
All right, next round is underway, DC. We talked about his powerful kicks, how he attacks all sides of the body, the head, the legs. Pretty good start for him.
That was so impressive to see. Someone fight almost predominantly with their legs and have that level of success.
Single collar tie here. Oh, he's had a huge strike right there. I'm not sure how many more of these his opponent can take.
Massive shot that he landed. Great job.
Dos Anjos' kick attempt, that one was blocked. So we're all on the numbers here. 40 total strikes have now landed for Rafael Dos Anjos. And the connection rate pretty good, 55% to this point in the fight against Frankie Edgar. Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
Man, how fun is this to watch as he continues to dole out damage with the ground and pound?
Take it back to the days of guys like Mark Coleman, just beating people up in the ground and pound. This guy is a throwback fighter, and he's very fun to watch.
Yeah, the Godfather would be proud. Well, there are few things more fun to watch in mixed martial arts than these type of transitions and scrambles on the ground.
High-level grappling should really be entertaining.
Well, pretty good work off of the bottom here by Edgar. Might be able to hook onto an arm here. And then
now he falls back into the finishing position.
in the fight. All right, right into side control. Upper body strength figures to be put to good use here.
Yes, absolutely. And you got to look for his opponent to to turn back into him. He should chase guillotine, but the opponent turns to the opposite side. He can take his back, throw his hooks in, try to choke, or flatten him out and just go for the finish.
Well, he's more than content to work off of his back, DC, where he has been a magician in his UFC career. Oh, that right hand is on point. Oh, the ground and pound strikes continue to rain down. The opponent better move out of harm's way or the referee's going to stop this.
He better start to move, and when his opponent starts to posture, he needs to put his feet on the hip, push him away to try to escape this very, very dangerous position.
All collar ties. Well, he has certainly found the range and staying pretty busy here on the feet.
He's being busy, but it's also what a fantastic wrestler. Great takedown.
All right, operating inside the closed guard now. Strong bottom work here, staying busy. 10 seconds remain in round 2. 10 minutes in the books.
Stop.
All right, a lot of tremendous striking action in that last round, DC. I know you don't have a telestrator, but take us through the replay.
I mean, I would love to have my telestrator right now. That was a great display of high-level mixed martial arts striking. Both combatants stood toe-to-toe and let it all hang out.
Deep breath. Great. Last round coming up. You got 5 minutes. I want you to go out there and finish this fight.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
Look at how he turns his hip into that leg kick. Nice punch lands over the top.
Lands flush with that right hand. Well, he's been pretty accurate tonight. He's landed some significant strikes, but his corner's looking for him to mix it up a little bit more and just throw more volume.
Because they don't see too much of a threat. This guy has to have confidence in knowing that when he extends his combinations, he's still safe, but he's also going to be able to land. He's got to be finding that confidence in his mind that all the reps in the training room are going to pay off.
Right there, his opponent could be out of here soon, DC.
He's almost done. I mean, when you get hit with a shot like that, you don't know whether to run, hide, grab, or wrestle. He's confused. He's as confused as he was on his first test in elementary school.
Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. Effective punch there by Dos Anjos. Well, the numbers continuing to pile up. 84 total strikes have now landed for Rafael Dos Anjos.
Oh, he hurt him.
Single collar tie now. Just out of range with that strike. Right hand on point. Just over 2 minutes to go in our third and final round. Ooh-wee!
Ooh-wee, what a right hand by this young man.
Amazing that we could get to this point of the fight and he would not show even a modicum of a sign of fatigue.
Well, he's doing a very good job of managing his cardio. He doesn't throw everything at 100% power. He throws things to set up. He does a good job of knowing when to go and knowing when to slow down and showing. Look at his cardio. He's not even breathing heavy yet.
Well, he is really starting to apply a lot of pressure here down the stretch. Not as much offense earlier in the fight. He is making up for lost time now. Nicely done as he gets the double leg takedown. All right, so he postures up here and now figures to rain down some ground strikes.
Yeah, the ground and pound will be aplenty from this position.
Oh, looking to land the leg kick. That one checked.
Look at him working at trying to shut the liver down. Look at him whip his hip into that kick.
Just out of range with that left hook. Well, the opponent seemed to think he had shored up the takedown defense. It did not hold up there.
It may feel good in practice, but you don't know until the guy's in front of you hit takedown attempt after takedown attempt.
All right, the official decision is now in. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. All 3 judges scored this contest 30-27, declaring the winner by unanimous decision, Rafael dos Anjos.
All right, nice job by him there, as he is your winner via unanimous decision. And sometimes I would think it's easier said than done to just leave the judges out of it. Dominant performance, and he gets his hand raised.
Yeah, and if you gotta go to the judges, leave no question, right? Be the person that is so dominant that you know you're getting your hand raised. He did exactly that tonight, and he gets a dominant decision.